It has been 4 months since the dry season took hold of the island, and many creatures have struggled to survive. The herbivores have been hardest hit. With no water to grow, the plant life has wilted away, leaving many herbivores struggling to find food. Under the shade of one of the last trees on the island, Theo and Todd do their best to get out of the heat of the sun. Young animals are most vulnerable at this time, which means predators take every opportunity they can get. The Allosaurus family have been tracking the 2 Triceratops for a few days now, and with the 2 considerably weakened, it's time to move in for the kill. Suddenly, the female comes in from the flank. Theo and Todd do their best to run, but just behind them, the pack follows with their children, who have just joined the fray. Todd calls back to his father, but there is no response. Theo has collapsed and has unfortunately succumbed to the Allosaurus' attack. With no other option, Todd has no choice but to continue running, while the pack butcher his father, still alive. It is later in the afternoon, and we see Mark tucking into the corpse of a recently killed Stegosaurus. He is boded well in the dry season, picking off any small or weakened animals. However, other creatures are soon drawn to his feast. These strange creatures are not dinosaurs. These are Dimetrodon. They are in fact mammal-like reptiles, also known as synapsids. These creatures can reach lengths of up to 3 to 4 meters and are very deadly to small animals. But today, a pack of them have converged on the scene, wanting Mark's corpse. But Mark will not give up so easily. He stands in front of the corpse, putting himself between the Dimetrodon and his prize. But a large female will not tolerate this. Soon, the rest of the pack converges on Mark. The rest of the pack now challenges Mark for the corpse. Outnumbered, Mark has no option but to retreat. As the day wears on, more animals struggle to carry on. The Dilophosaurus siblings have been hardest hit. Dylan unfortunately succumbed to the infection on his leg. Daisy has not left his side. Above her, pterosaurs soar in the sky. These animals are not dinosaurs, but are distantly related. With the flock closing in, waiting to scavenge on her brother's corpse, Daisy has no option but to leave her deceased brother. She must find food herself or starve. Among the two squawking and bickering pterosaurs is Archie. He has also come here to feast on Dylan's corpse. However, another animal has been brought here. A Ceratosaurus. One of the last early predators of the late Jurassic, equipped with long, serrated teeth, a spiky back, and one horn and 2 crests on his head. Archie never stood a chance. In what's left of a dry riverbed, a group of Apatosaurus are looking for a seep. These 75-foot giants have been searching for weeks and have found no water. Unbeknownst to them, a predator watches. Malachite has been following the group for a few days now, trying to pick off one of the juveniles. As the adults continue to dig, one juvenile wanders away from the group. Malachite seizes his chance. One of the adults, a large female, notices and charges forward. She uses her tail to distract Malachite. As the juvenile retreats back to the herd. Driven by hunger and desperation, Malachite attacks again. In a flash, it is all over. The herd moves off. As Malachite lays, dazed and wounded. But his day has just gotten worse. The Giganotosaurus was also tracking the herd. But now, it appears he has a more tempting target. With Malachite's jaw broken, it appears his fate has been sealed. However, for the other creatures of the island, their survival is to be rewarded. Storm clouds are on the horizon. The rains are coming.